Have you ever sat in a room and felt that everything is happening around you, but you are not in it? Like standing behind a glass and the world keeps moving and you just keep watching.
When I read this question for the first time, I stopped, Ion. I stopped and thought that I have also felt this. Sometime. In some moment.
And today, we're going to tell the story of a boy who lived this feeling daily, every morning, every afternoon, every night. His name was Tom.
Tom. A simple name. A simple life. But inside there was a storm that no one could see.
Tom lived in a small city. There was a mother at home, a father, a little sister who always kept laughing. There was happiness in the house. But when Tom went to school, that happiness felt like something from another world.
Why?
Because there was English. That was the only problem. English.
It sounds so small when we hear it, right? English. Just this. But for the one stuck in it, it is no less than a mountain.
Tom, in his class, when the teacher wrote on the board and asked, "Can anyone explain this?" the whole class raised their hand. Tom also knew the answer. He knew it in his heart, but his hand did not go up.
Why didn't it go up?
Because if he opened his mouth, the words that came out, they would come out broken, wrong pronunciation, incomplete sentence, and then that sound would come, that sound which can destroy anyone in a room.
Laughter.
Yes, laughter.
Do you know the people who laugh like this at someone, they probably never even realize what they have done?
Tom realized it very well. He could not sleep at night. He would lie on the bed and keep thinking, what if the teacher asks tomorrow? What if I say it wrong? What if they laugh again?
These questions, these are not only Tom's, right, Ion?
No, Sophie. These are the questions of many of us. Do you also think at night that I will start from tomorrow? I will study from tomorrow. I will learn English from tomorrow. I will fix everything from tomorrow.
And then tomorrow comes, and tomorrow becomes tomorrow again.
It was the same with Tom. Not today. I will start from tomorrow. Every day the same sentence. Every night the same thought. And time does not stop for anyone. Not for Tom, not for us.
And as time kept passing, another question started taking root in Tom's heart.
What will become of me? These three words, what will become of me? How many times have you asked yourself this?
I have asked it too.
Tom asked it too, every day, standing in front of the mirror, sitting in an empty class, staring at the ceiling at night. What will become of me?
And no one answers. The mirror does not answer. The silent class does not answer. The night does not answer.
But one day something happened.
What happened, Diane?
It was an evening. Tom left his house. He told no one, had nowhere to go. He just kept walking. His feet took him somewhere on their own. At the edge of the city, there was an old garden, empty, silent. No one went there. There were trees, old stones, and a broken wall behind which there was a small path.
Softly. Did he go inside?
He went inside, and after some time he realized that he did not know the way back.
He got lost.
He got lost. And when you get lost, Sophie, that is when you hear your own voice for the first time. Every outside sound stops. No class, no people, no laughter. Just you and your own voice.
Silence. Softly.
Tom sat there, on an old stone. The stars had come out in the sky, and then he felt that he was not alone.
Who was there?
An old man, white hair, a wrinkled face, eyes with that depth that comes from years of life. He was sitting on a stone, looking at the sky.
Softly. Did Tom say something?
Tom asked, "Babaji, I have lost my way. How do I go home?" The old man turned and smiled and said, "Son, you will find the way to your home. But first tell me, since when have you lost your own path?"
Emotional. This question, it was a strange question, right?
Tom also stopped. He thought, what does this mean? And then he said, I did not understand. The old man said, why don't you learn English?
Surprised. Softly. What? How did he know that?
Tom kept thinking the same. He said, how do you know? The old man said, because I was once like you.
Silence.
Emotional. Tom asked, then what did you do? The old man said, I did nothing. For a long time I did nothing. Every night I thought, I will start from tomorrow, 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 and tomorrow. And one day, tomorrow never came.
Slowly. Deeply. Tomorrow never came.
Tomorrow never came. Pause. Tom's heart raced. He asked, did you regret it then? The old man looked at the sky and said, regret? Yes, a lot. But son, regret teaches. It does not bring time back.
Emotional. Pause. This sentence, regret teaches, it does not bring time back. It hit me deeply, Ion.
It hit me too, Sophie. Tom asked, so what should I do? The old man smiled and said, do what I could not do, today, right now, in this moment.
Softly. Today. Right now.
Tom asked, but people laugh. When I speak, I make mistakes and everyone laughs.
And what did the old man say?
Slowly, with weight. The old man said, son, the people who laugh at your mistakes are not trying themselves, and those who do not try do not move forward. You will make mistakes, you will fall, but you will keep moving, and one day those same people will stop and look at you.
Emotional. Slight pause. These were the words of an old man, but did you notice? It didn't feel like the words of an outsider.
Because that old man was Tom's own voice, the voice he had suppressed for years, the voice that was lost in the noise, the voice that was hidden behind fear. When you get lost, that is when you hear your own voice for the first time.
Silence. Very softly. And did Tom find the way?
When Tom looked up, the old man was not there. There was only wind, trees, and moonlight. But something inside Tom had changed. He stood up. He found the way. He reached home.
And then?
And then he did not think. Not about tomorrow, not about the day after. He just took out a notebook, picked up a pen, and wrote the first English sentence. It was wrong. He crossed it, wrote it again. It was wrong again. Crossed it again. He wrote it the third time.
The third time?
The third time was correct. And that night, he cried too, out of happiness, just for one sentence.
Ian, I think this story is not just Tom's. It is the story of every person who has ever said, I'll start from tomorrow.
Are you one of those people? Are you someone who knows what to do, but waits for tomorrow every single day? Ask yourself today, right now, in this very moment.
Tom's problem was not English. This is something to think about.
Yes, Sophie, Tom's problem was not English. Tom's problem was a habit. That habit which says tomorrow. That habit which says not now. That habit which says I can't do it.
And this habit, it's not limited to English, right?
Absolutely not. It's the same habit that keeps you away from the book you want to read, the same habit that keeps you away from the course you want to take, the same habit that keeps you away from the goal you once dreamed of.
And time. Time doesn't fight this habit. Time just keeps moving.
Where is Tom today? Today, Tom speaks the language he once feared. Today, Tom does what he once thought was impossible. Today, Tom raises his hand in class because one night, in one moment, he made a decision.
Today.
Today.
And you? Will you decide today? Will you take that one step today? Will you turn tomorrow into today?
Remember, the problem is not English. The problem is not time. The problem is not ability. The problem is a habit. And habits can be changed, little by little, one sentence, one word, one step.
Tom was reminded by a quiet place, by an old man, that the voice inside you always speaks the truth.
And that voice is speaking to you too, right now, at this very moment, as you are listening or reading this. Are you listening?
The problem is not English. The problem is a habit.
And habits change from today, not tomorrow.